What's up, guys? It's Mama Deadhead and I'm back, and I'm finally going to bring you guys that Armory video that I mentioned in my last video. So first things first, guys, send me positive vibes right now. I'm currently in second place in the Survival Road tournament, and I'm really just looking to place on that podium for the first time. It'd mean a heck of a lot to me, and it's such a tight race. So fingers crossed, guys. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and collect this weapon right here. Come on. Nope, doesn't look like I got it. Nope. That's cool. That's fine. Gonna go ahead and hit OK. And the next thing that I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to open up these weapon tokens that I was saving specifically for this video. So give me a 4-star, please. Come on, sledgehammer, not what I want. Fuel depot wrench, not what I want. Camo pistol, not what I want. And ice pick. Okay, that's fine because I already have some right here. I have 3 I'm going to bust into. Now chances are I really have most of the weapons that I'm looking for, but I'm going to go ahead and claim these and see if I'm going to keep them. I have so many of those. I will be keeping that one, and I'm going to be disassembling that one. So I really like that precise cane, and I just have so many of the assault rifles and military shotguns. I'm probably going to just dismantle them. So the first thing that I want to start with is how to disassemble and how to reset weapons. I'm going to go with like really basic stuff to begin with, and then I'm going to get into the more special stuff and why I chose the weapons that I did. Now, first things first, I'm going to go in here and go to reset, and I'm going to go ahead and reset this. Now, it's going to reset it back to what it originally had, which was the I can't even remember. Where is it? The splash damage, I think it was. Where are you? Oh, duh. Looking in the wrong place. So now it has reset that back to the original splash damage. So if you guys were wondering if that could be done, if you have something with a special stat, you can try and upgrade it and then turn around and reset it back to what it originally had. So now that that's out of the way, disassembling is just as easy. You go into the armory, you go to disassemble weapons, and then you disassemble what you want to disassemble. Now, in my case, I'm just going to dismantle a couple. I'm going to dismantle. Let me find something. I'm going to dismantle. Yes, I'm going to dismantle this, and I'm going to dismantle this. And dismantling weapons is very, very important because, first of all, you only have a certain amount of slots that you can get weapons in. Go ahead and confirm this. Okay, so I didn't exactly get what I want, but I'm going to explain that to you guys. That I went over simple stuff like resetting and disassembling, let me go into more depth about what you can really do with the weapon. So some things that I won't really heavily go into are really self-explanatory. You go in, you want to add or replace a stat, you pick a weapon, and you have everything listed out for you. What you want to add, what you want to go for. So this kind of stuff is super simple. All it really takes is research, and it takes many, many, many days of research. So if you're just starting out and you might not want to like craft anything just yet, keep upgrading your armory and keep researching in the meantime. Okay, so now into what everybody wants to know about. They see all these legendary weapons and they're like, oh my god, Sarah, how did you get so many legendary weapons? So these are special stats. And the reason that I picked to go with them first is because I wanted to leave enough room in the future on weapons to upgrade it even more. Like, say if I wanted to add more attack, if I wanted to add a bigger AP bonus. So I would already have like the impair in advance. Now, as you can see, this one, I just wasn't paying attention. It's already maxed out. So I can't add anything to that, but I'm definitely not going to reset it just because I didn't get like any special skill other than impair. I'm definitely fully okay with impair. Now, let me go into extreme detail here. When you want a special stat, it's very particular and it is very difficult to get. Now, you go into add or place special stat, and for each color of weapon, it is different. And you can't get each stat on every single color weapon. So right now I'm going to tell you the special ones that you really want to go for. So if you guys want a full layout of everything you can get, ask me and I will give you my line ID account. And I will send you a couple spreadsheets of everything that you can get with every single stat. But what you really want is, on yellow, you want absolute defense. And in that case, let me show you. You want to go for Defender 3. Defender 3 is what you need to get absolute defense. Now, on blue, you can get two different things, but they're essentially the same thing. And that is, you can get impair when taking damage, and that is also Defender 3. Or you can get impair while attacking, which is Supporter 3. And as you can see, I have not researched that yet. Now, as for green, there are two different things you can get. And that is with Slayer 3, I'm sorry, I'm looking at a piece of paper I have everything written down on. With Slayer 3, you can get stun. And that's while attacking somebody, you can stun them for 2 turns. Now, with Supporter 3, if you kill an enemy, you have the chance to revive one of your own people. I have not researched that yet, just because I think personally I would rather have stun than revive, because it's still only a chance that you revive the person and your toon has to be the one to kill it. So I've heard that that's probably the hardest to get, and I haven't tried for it, so I can't tell you guys my luck with it. And the last but not least is stun on a red weapon, and that is Defender 3 as well. And I have not researched it because I don't have hardly any good red toons, so I haven't really tried to upgrade any of the weapons, just basic upgrades that you learn at the beginning. So with all that being said, those are all the special stats that everybody wants. Now, those are very hard to get. It seems simple, just, go into the armory and research it and do it, right? No. It will take you many, 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 many tries. So let me show you guys as an example. Impair was the first thing I tried for. And I got extremely lucky because I got my first impair weapon on the second try. Now, I've counted. I've kept track. And I didn't get my second impair until 27 tries later. So it is a very hard thing to get. Now, I also have stun, and I have it on a 3-star weapon. Where are you? Here it is. That took me over 30. I don't know why that one kept trying to get away from me, but it took me over 30 tries to get that one. Absolute defense, on the other hand, I guess it's because I did not have any good toons. I got that on the 5th try, and I got it on... Yeah, I'm gonna scroll for a bit here, guys. Oh wait, did I miss it? It's on a 1-star weapon. So, oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, I got absolute defense on that. Now, there's an obvious question here. Why do I have legendary stats on a 1-star and a 2-star? As you can see, it took me many tries to get these legendary weapons, and not all of them are what you want. Like, I have legendary, and there's bleeding when attacking. I have on this green weapon, there's crit, there's attack down, there's bonus defense. So I've tried these many times, and you can see how many times I've, tried to get legendary on these weapons by how many times I've had them in the armory. So that being said, not a lot of people don't do this just because they don't like the 1 and 2-star weapons, but I took a chance on it, and this is why, guys. So when you go in and you want to add something, let me go to that military shotgun I had that I just got. And I want to go for that Defender 3. There is absolutely no use in trying if you do not add that duct tape and you do not add the polishing kit. I don't think, now somebody might comment and be like, oh, Sarah, I did it and I got it. Well, you're extremely lucky, because I have not heard of anybody ever getting it, or even really getting a success rate without both of those. And they're pretty hard to come by. I used so many of them, and now I don't have any of them to use right now. Which is why I don't have any other, incredible stats on my impair weapons, because I don't have the tools that I need or the material to do so. Now, the reason that I have it on a 1-star, let me show you guys. Whenever you go in and you want to do this, it doesn't cost you that polishing kit and that duct tape. It costs you stuff that you probably already have. Now, the required parts, those stay the same, but the success rate changes with the spray cans, I'm not exactly sure what they're called, and the glue. So I have plenty of those, so I could try all day long with these 1 and 2-star weapons, which is how I had so much stuff in the armory at one time, because I told you guys I was doing it like 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, all of it. Every single day I was trying for that stun. So that's how I tried so many times without having the polishing kits and the duct tape. So with that being said, now that I've explained everything, I'm going to tell you guys why I chose the weapons and the stats that I did. Now, I know this is getting into being a longer video, but I wanted to be pretty thorough with you guys. So, first things first, the entire time I've been playing this game, for the most part, I'm pretty sure, I've used mostly blue. And this is my current attack team. So I had somebody ask, why do you have so many military shotguns? Well, essentially it's because I want my people to go off as soon as possible. When you have a weapon that boosts your adrenaline rush and you have a leader that also gives you a large bonus, you are going off extremely fast. Like, essentially with my command, I can go off with my Jose in second turn and stun 3 people, and then essentially it's game over. And I chose to not add attack first and not add HP first because I have Heath, and his stats are, 85% attack and defense for 4 turns. So why would I waste material on adding attack when I have somebody that gives me 85%, and with tunes that are multi-hit, I take out entire teams in like round 2 and round 3. So I have no need for that. So special stats to me are important. But I think the number one stat that is most important to me is that AP boost, and having a leader that gives an AP boost as well. Because my Herschel, his adrenaline rush is actually quite slow. So when I pair him with the military shotgun and with Andrea, he goes off just as fast as Andrea. So that's why I've decided to do that the way I have. Now, that being said, my defense team, I can go ahead and show you guys because I have it up right now. It's no secret anymore. Currently I am using this as my attack team. So my weapons are pretty crucial in making my team. As you guys can see, my leader, he gives a huge bonus when attacking. And this guy, his weapon... You okay, baby? She's eating her dinner, guys. Sorry. This guy will give AP to everyone in the beginning. So you can see a theme here. Now, with my Lee, I do not have an AP boost on him because I don't want him to go off. I want him to be a shield. Now, I do plan on adding, like, I don't know, defense or something to him in the future, but after I get everything else taken care of is when I'm going to deal with that. On my Jose, I have Impair. And I'm trying to get absolute defense on Barker. So that's what I'm trying for right now. Before I got Barker, I was using this team. And I was using the blocking prison shank that has absolute defense. Now, there's obvious issues when you go with a 1-star and a 2-star weapon. And that is, I mean, you can't really upgrade them any further. So what you get is what you get. So while it does help to be able to easily upgrade it with the glue and everything, you are losing like an AP boost or anything like that. But in a situation like this, I'm not really too concerned with it, so that's why I gave her the absolute defense shank. Now, all that being said, oh wait, yeah, and then I have the stun on him. Oh, that's my drop lead team. Sorry, guys. But yeah, then I have the stun on him. And at the point in time that I made this weapon, the reason that I chose this 3-star, and yes, that still takes the polishing kits and duct tape, is because I really go for it in survival mode. And I didn't exactly have enough crit weapons to, you know, just keep resetting everything. And I don't have really good crit green teams anyway. So I chose to keep that extra crit on those weapons, and I chose to keep the bleeding on those weapons because those are the best green weapons that I have. So the next best thing was going to that 3-star weapon with the AP boost. So that's why I chose that. So that being said, one other thing that I wanted to mention last... Oh, I lost my place in my book. I had everything written down, guys. Sorry. Last thing. Sorry for stumbling over my words. This is a pretty long, more information type video that I'm not used to, so I apologize if I sound weird. The other thing that I wanted to say is it does not matter if it's a 3-star weapon or a 4-star weapon when it comes to survival road. That's why I still keep some 3-star weapons around. Essentially, why I have kept the weapons that I have is because whenever you go to survival road and you need a kick-ass zombie team, that AP boost isn't exactly going to do a lot for you, because when you're up in legendary, you really need to one-shot kill. So you really need crit. So in situations like that, like this is my yellow zombie team, and you can see that, oh, whoops. You can see that I have this crit weapon, 30% crit, or 30 crit, sorry, and 24 crit with the leader, and then I have Aaron who adds crit. So if you go in and you don't have any 4-star weapon that has crit to it, I mean, don't be shy or don't be ashamed to go to a 3-star weapon because that's what has crit on it. That's what I was doing for the longest time with red weapons. I was using the camo pistol because I didn't have anything good 5-star wise, and now I do. So don't disassemble or sell or do anything like that just because it's a 3-star weapon if you don't have the type that you need in a 4-star weapon. So hopefully in this video I went over everything that you guys have wanted me to. Sorry for the length of it. Didn't expect it to be going on like 20 minutes now. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, tell me. If you didn't like it and you think I'm crazy for doing what I did to my weapons, tell me about it in the comment section. I don't mind. What skills do you guys like? What skills do you guys go for? But that's going to be it, guys. Remember, subscribe. Bye.